Hi, everybody. John here from ETP Canada, joined today by Emma Rogers, the CEO of the Guelph and Wellington Children's Foundation. Welcome, Emma.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Great. So obviously you run a foundation that's heavily community involved and a lot of involvement with the community at large. Can you explain a bit about how you guys have had to change your operations and what you're doing now in light of COVID-19?
Yeah, so similar to, I would say, probably a lot of nonprofits and foundations throughout Canada and throughout the world are having to adjust their strategy to make sure that we're still able to serve the people that we need to. So our foundation is around supporting children and youth. And that's through things like our Food and Friends program, which brings food to students within their schools, our Free to Grow program, which is helping subsidize children go to camps or play sports. So a lot of those things through COVID have been halted. Our students aren't at school right now. A lot of the spring activities have been canceled. So we really needed to be creative, knowing that there are these children out there that are going to be even more vulnerable with COVID-19 happening, and what can our response be? So we developed a new program actually called Fresh Food for Kids. And what we have done is partnered with a few corporations and agencies such as Crown Dairy and Market Fresh, people who have that supply of nutritious food that our children need. And we paired them with delivery services as well as some of our incredible volunteers. And right now we're able to deliver about over 2,000 meals per week to children throughout the Guelph and Wellington and Dufferin community, which is different because usually they're coming to our schools, but now we're bringing the food to them. So it definitely very innovative and creative thinking, but we want to make sure that even throughout this, that we're sticking to our purpose and our mission of helping children.
That's great. So if anyone listening to this wants to help out or get involved, what can they do to help you guys out with your mission?
Yeah, so what I would do is I would go to our website. It's childrensfoundation.org, and right there on the main screen, you're going to see a white plate that says "Let's fill this plate together," and a little button that says "Learn more." Click on that button, and it will outline all the different opportunities. So whether you're able to financially contribute, volunteer, and also the big piece is if you are in need to be a recipient of that program right now, if you have a child that typically access our program, please fill out that intake form or share it with others that might be in need right now.
Okay, excellent. In terms of other nonprofits, do you have any advice or tips for them to, manage through COVID-19? Obviously, working from home is a big part of that, but what have you found to be successful, and what kind of advice would you have to anyone else?
Mm-hmm. The partnerships that we've established and that I'm seeing actually a lot of nonprofits in the Guelph community do is such a big piece is collaboration. We are very, sometimes we can be a little bit insular with our programs, but now more than ever, we're seeing people create partnerships with people that maybe wouldn't be very likely before this situation. So it's actually making me feel really positive of thinking outside the scope that you typically would, and ask that organization if they can deliver food or drivers or whatever that is. One of the best things, I actually was reading something the other day that was talking about right now, through this pandemic, we're seeing a lot of businesses, their true culture come out. And I'm so thrilled of the business community because they're stepping up however they can. And I think that nonprofits, we need to lean into that a little bit and be recipients of this generosity that the business community is offering right now.
Great. Is there any plan in place for as maybe, the lockdown gets tighter even for how you guys are going to continue to operate? Like, are you thinking ahead that far?
Yeah, we're definitely thinking ahead that far. Our team, I'm so lucky. They're absolutely phenomenal, and they will always be warriors of the community and for the children and youth. So in terms of our team, we're working remotely, and I would say we're doing a pretty great job of staying connected and continuing our services. But where we'll feel the ramifications, and very similar to other nonprofits, is around the fund development. Depending on your revenue stream, potentially it is from donors, where people are financially getting impacted as individual donors. Events, attending events right now isn't something that we can't even do. So we're thinking of creative ways. I saw something that someone's doing a gala from home where people are dressing up and going on Zoom. I think it is still encouraging people to be generous where they can, but also putting on our creative thinking caps of how can we still deliver a great fundraising experience from within our homes or wherever we are.
Yeah, that's great information. So we're going to plug the links you gave us in the description here. Do you have any final advice or a shout out or feedback for anyone who's going through the COVID-19 struggles that we all are?
Yeah, I would say I've had the same saying throughout this, and it's really just encouraging people to be patient and be kind and be unified, and that's what's going to get us all through it together and make us a stronger community. So thank you so much for having me, and thank you for what you guys are doing. I think it's really wonderful that ETP is stepping up and sharing people's stories, so I really appreciate it.
Great. Well, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.